Hey, thank you for these questions, Jimmy. We'll be working with you.
Everybody in the group, send some prayers, send some good thoughts, put light around her. Whatever your belief systems are, send love. Send love.
First, state your name for the record.
Jami.
And what are you here for, Jami?
I'm here to raise awareness about targeting of individuals, and specifically about my situation, which is an exotic form of targeting, which I refer to as remote body modification. It's where your body goes through artificial changes due to you know, some type of technology, and you don't know where it's, you know, where it's happening, who's doing it, but it's somebody's doing it from a remote location, and your body's being modulated.
Jami, I did hear your video. I did see your video. I saw the pictures, I saw the photographs, and I saw the evidence that you provided. They all seem very accurate, and it's very critical. The difference between your facial structure, your arm structures, the bones, the way everything looks so different, the joints. But when did these start occurring?
To this extent, they started to occur a month after I appeared on television, which was mid-November of 2013. I noticed deep set wrinkles on my forehead. I woke up one night, one random day, I woke up and I found a whole bunch of wrinkles in my forehead. They were just sagging.
Wow. If you see now, there are no wrinkles on her forehead. She's fine. This is something she woke up with one day. Jami is educated. She has a bachelor and master's degree. She is someone that has made 4K within a week as a paycheck. She is stable mentally. Psychosis is not the matter here. Everything you're hearing here is true. So Jami, what did you start noticing first?
Well, in January of last year, I just out of nowhere, I had memory loss. I couldn't remember where I put just basic things. And it seemed like I was struck with a bout of dyslexia. And then I said, okay, maybe it's the gas leak. You know, my stove was leaking gas, and I thought that was odd because the previous year, in 2012, around the same time, I had I had a brand new pipe installed in my stove, so I thought that was kind of weird, but I smelled gas, and I said, maybe, you know, I'm having some memory loss due to the gas leak, because, you know, it had a funny smell in the apartment. So I went to the doctor, they ran blood tests, nothing. And then all of a sudden, you know, my cognitive ability, returned to its normal functioning, and you know, I had no issues at that time, you know.
All right. And with the body modifications that you noticed, what were the major ones?
The major ones? Well, first, wrinkles on my forehead, because my skin was very tight, and I noticed that my cheekbones had spread. And my face was elongating, and I don't have a long, face. It's, I thought that was weird. And then I noticed that my neck got shorter, and then my arms got shorter, and then my thigh, and then my torso, and then also my tongue, and then my hands. I actually felt some of these changes. I could actually feel. They felt like mechanical.
Understood. And did you seek any medical help? Did you see a dermatologist, medical doctors?
I did, and they all gave like standard issue answers. You're getting older. What do you expect? Well, what I understand with age is that the process of aging is gradual. I mean, if you're going to get wrinkles, it's not going to happen overnight. It happens, after a period of time has elapsed. You might see a little wrinkle here, then, it gets more denser and denser, within 2 or 3 years. But to see wrinkles overnight, it just defied, it just defied common sense. I talked to my neurologist about the changes to my limbs. He said he didn't see anything. He said it's impossible. He said the only time you can have a compartment syndrome where your limbs shorten is through a car accident, some type of accident, or you were born with that deformity. I've not had a car accident where I was injured in such a way, nor was I born with a deformity. I talked to my medical doctor, my primary care physician, and they said, oh, there's something, wrong with you. You're just stressed out.
Okay. Now, Jameem, while you were going through all of this, there was a video, I heard you in the audio, you were crying. What pushed you to that? Like, what occurred?
Because, well, in the video, I was actually speaking to an electrical expert and also a legal expert who won a court case in California. He was able to prove to a judge in California that his neighbor was sending directed energy weapons at his house, and so he won it. So the fact that I could actually speak to an expert who would believe what I said, I was so relieved, because finally, I'm speaking to someone who believes me, and I just felt that all these things happening to me just pushed me over the edge, because all the community stakeholders you're speaking to, your doctors, your elected officials, even lawyers, they're just saying,
it's a mental thing.
Yeah, and then as a targeted individual, you're not only going through the physiological attacks, you're going through psychological attacks. There's something called multi-group stalking, where a lot of people crowd you or follow you, and they point devices at you. There's possibly some type of directed energy weapon coming from the device that's harming you, and you could spaz out.
Yeah.
You could spaz out. So, I mean, I've gone through a lot prior to targeting. I'd never have a public, I'd never spaz out in the public, but yeah. I know that this year, I kind of had some, public outcries because of the changes that occurred to my face, to my body, to, and just people following me. It just, it took me to the edge. And then when my face became totally elastic, I had a tight face. Like, this would be my face right here, somewhere, and now, it's sagging, and that happened rather quickly. Let's just say I'm 40 years old, I have a child. I pretty much stayed looking the same, with a few exceptions. If I gained weight, just my cheeks, I would look fat, but basically my facial features would basically stay the same. I showed you, some pictures,
Yes. And the pictures were really disturbing, and they really were extravagant, and they were it was very, very, very visual. You can see all the changes that were occurring, and it's very real, and it's very it's just a scary thing. And Jameem, we are going to help you spread the word.
Thank
and
you.
This will go viral.
Well, thank you so much, and I want to thank you in helping me with my effort, because right now I don't have scientific proof to back it up. All I have is the pictures, and I think the before and after pictures, basically serve as proof. So thank you.
You're very welcome, Jameem. Thank you.
This is fucking crazy. Hey, thank you for this question, Jameem. We'll be working with you.
Everybody in the group, send some prayers, send some good thoughts, put light around her. Whatever your belief systems are, send love.